Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like I should wear makeup. I'm not even wearing anything. I feel like I always come on camera barefaced. Before I used to do like eyebrows and mascara, but now I just don't even I just feel like I don't even wear makeup anymore. I haven't worn makeup in a long time actually. Kids will do that to you when you just don't even care. You just don't wear makeup. But should I put on some eyebrows? No. We just gonna do the video. Who cares? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fun one. We're going to be talking about mistakes I've made. I made a list of 10 mistakes I've made in the past when it comes to my curly hair. So we're going to talk about all the mistakes that I've made. These are the ones that I've came up with, but I'm sure there's a lot more, but we're going to talk about it. If you guys have any other mistakes that you've made in the past for you guys, put them in the comments and let's talk about it. Let's go ahead and dive right into this video. So the first mistake that I've made in the past when it came to my curly hair is getting a perm when I was about 11 or 12. My dad actually bought some perm. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. You buy some perm because you want your hair straight. He bought like a perm. I think he got like strong or maybe super strong. He permed me and my sister's hair because we wanted our hair to be straight. I don't know, back in the day, some of us didn't like our hair curly and we wanted it straight because, you know, a lot of people weren't really open-eyed to the whole curly hair, you know? So we wanted our hair straight. My dad got the perm and that really messed me up. My hair was straight, but it took a long time for my hair to grow out. You can see the damage that it had caused, but yeah, I don't recommend that unless you're doing it the right way. I know my dad, he got it from the store and he put on his gloves and he like permed our hair. It was just not the thing. I feel like it caused our hair to be really unhealthy, and I feel like I didn't really take care of my hair when after he got it permed. I was just doing whatever for it to, you know, stay permed. But yeah, I just remember he used to perm my hair and it would burn, and then when it was time to rinse, he would rinse it out and I could still feel the sensation of the product being in my hair. It was just crazy. Yeah, I think that was the one main mistake that I did in the past. And I remember my sister, she had the permanent hair and I was like, oh my gosh, because I think my dad put a little bit too much of it. I think he put super strong, and her hair just started falling out in the sink, and he was like telling me to be quiet. I think that was the funniest moment, but he was telling me to be quiet because my sister was like, what is going on? And her hair was literally coming out of his hands because that's how much, I think it was just too strong for her. And yeah, it was just a mess. Mistake number 2 was using products that were not made for curly hair. I remember I wasn't, you know, I didn't know anything about curly hair back in the, if I were to talk about like high school years, my elementary years, I didn't use products that were for curly hair. I would just use products that my mom would buy. Obviously I don't have a job. I didn't have a job till I was like 16, but even before that and even after I had my job, I didn't really, you know, learn about curly hair and what I should get. So I was just using products that my mom gave us, and you know, you don't know if it had sulfates in it. I didn't even know. I didn't know no research, didn't know no information. I was just using products just to put in my hair, and that was a really big mistake because if I had known the things that I know now, all them products that I was using in the past, they was not cutting it for my curly hairs. Now that I think back, I had a lot of split and a lot of damage to my hair. Yeah, it was just a hot mess. Using LA Looks gel and other gels that were not meant for curly hair. And like I said, I used to always use LA Looks gel. And now that I think back, when I used to use that gel, I feel like it caused a lot of my hair to be, it made my hair really dry and it made my hair brittle. Curly hair is naturally dry, but it was like over drying. Like my hair, you could even feel it even after you put the gel and wash it off. My hair would feel so weird. But I feel like using the LA Looks gel, especially with the ingredients in it back in the day, it was not meant for curly hair, I don't even think. And I remember they used to have like a LA Looks gel for curly hair, and I feel like that didn't really work for my curly hair. I feel like it, you know, I feel like any gel will help with the curls, like enhancing the curls, but I just feel like people slap that curly hair on the product and think that, you know, it will help your curls. But I used to use other gels. My hair used to flake, and I used to just, you know when your hair flakes and you just go to the bathroom at school and you grab some water and just like throw some water on there and, you know, eliminate them flakes from your hair. I just didn't know any better, and I just used to use those gels, especially it was affordable, and you know, you just grab whatever your mom says, what do you want? And I just threw that in there. So yeah. Okay, so back when I was in high school, I think it was in high school and middle school, I used to tie my hair up when it was super wet, and I don't know why I did that, but I remember my rubber band and my hair would smell so stink. It would be like mildewy smell. I don't know why I would do that, but I would literally, I don't even think I would dry it. I would just, you know, tie my hair. I guess I like the wet look of my bun or something or whatever, but when I would get home and I would take that bun and my hair tie out, because I used to use headbands as my hair tie, like the thick ones, Guys, my hair tie would be so stink. Like, it would smell like mildew. I don't even know why I did that, but now that I know, I should not be tying my hair when it's wet, like soaking wet. I would tie my hair like that. Not soaking wet to the point where it's dripping, but wet enough where my hair is not drying in the hairstyle that I put it in, that when I get home it smells so stink. I can't believe I did that. It was just so disgusting now that I think about it. But I used to always do that, and I remember when I would put my hair down, my sister would be like, what's that smell? Or my mom would be like, why is your hair so stinky? You need to dry your hair. You need to dry it. Why are you doing it? And I used to always say, I don't even care. I didn't really even listen. I just continued to do that. But my hair would be stink during the day, especially in high school. My hair would be even bun. I'd be like, what is that smell? Every time I would, you know, move past myself, I'd be like, it's my hair. It's kind of embarrassing, but yeah. I used to do that all the time. That's one of the mistakes. You're not supposed to do that. And if you do, I feel like it should not be that wet. But I used to do that and it was so disgusting. So yeah. So mistake number 5 was using hair ties that were not meant for curly hair. They have the hair ties now that are meant for curly hair, but back in the day they didn't have that. So I would just use whatever hair tie that I had. I would use the hair ties like rubber bands. I would use like a literal rubber band. I would sometimes use that in my hair. I would also use those little hair ties. I wouldn't use elastics, but I would use the rubber bands, and those aren't good for your hair because those will cause split ends, but I didn't even care. I would just use it, and I wasn't paying attention to whether it would pull. I would literally yank my hair tie out of my hair. I didn't care. Sometimes I would cut it, and I just wasn't paying attention to my hair. Like I said, back in the day, I didn't even care about my hair until I was about in college, coloring my hair. Okay, so I was coloring my hair back then. I already told you guys this. I used to color my hair brown. I used to color my hair highlights. I used to color my hair brown. And I would color it back to black and then color it to brown. I was not taking care of my hair after I colored my hair. You're supposed to use like certain products that the stylist would give you, but I never did that because it was mad expensive. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna use the products that I have at home. I don't need to buy that too, you know. I used to use products that were, you know, affordable for me. I could buy products, but I wasn't trying to get any products that were more than, you know, $10 or even $6, let's be honest. So I would get like the cheap like Suave or whatever. I didn't even care as long as my hair was shampooed, you know, clean. And that explains why my hair was so drying and it just didn't look right. I feel like I damaged my hair. Obviously probably damaged my hair. Like my curls weren't curling anymore. You guys can see in the pictures, my hair over time was just like straight, and it was just weird. Wasn't taking care of my hair. I didn't use shampoo, color treated hair. I just was using products that I already had. Okay, so mistake number 7 for me is using whatever brushes. You know, back then they didn't have the brushes that they have now for curly hair, so I would use the brushes for my mom's hair. My mom has straight hair, super straight hair, and I would just use those brushes. And I'm talking about the one with the metal things on it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Those types of brushes. I used to always use that, and I didn't even care if I was ripping my hair. I didn't even know you're supposed to hold the middle of your hair and then brush. I would just be brushing my hair any type of way. I was just doing whatever with my hair because, like I said, with curly hair, you can't really tell. I feel like people weren't paying attention with curly hair as long as your hair was like done. And for me, I never really had my hair out and curly. I would just have it in like some type of hairstyle or like a ponytail or something, and my hair would be, you know, curling, and I would just pack some gel into my hair. When I would wait to comb my hair or brush my hair and my hair was a little bit dry, I didn't know it was easier to go and brush your hair in the shower with like detangling your hair and all that. It's so much easier. But I used to pull and tug my hair. I feel like with my mom, she didn't really know how to take care of curly hair. She just did what she could to make our hair look cute. She would have like these little hairstyles, but she didn't know like what products to use. Like my dad was telling her what products to use, and I feel like my mom was like, oh, I don't want to put that in their hair. I feel like it was up to us and asking my dad like, what can we do with our hair and what can't, you know, us to do the research. But yeah, when it came to brushing my hair, I would just wait till my hair was dry, and that was so much harder to brush your hair when it's dry versus going in the shower, detangling your hair when it's wet. I know a lot of people say that can damage your hair, but I feel like for me it's been easier. It's such an easier process to detangle my hair while I'm taking a shower, or if my hair is like super wet and then detangling. But I used to wait till my hair is a little dry. I never protected my hair at night. I didn't know that I could wear like a headscarf. Maybe my dad told me back in the day, but I never did that. I just slept on my pillowcase. I would just wrap my hair in a bun and go to sleep. I didn't know that you're supposed to protect your hair. So that's another mistake that I made, is just going to sleep and not putting any type of silk scarf or anything to protect my curls. I just did whatever. The biggest mistake I've made for my curly hair is I used to take a shower. I kid you guys not. I would wash my hair every single day when I would go to school. I would wake up in the morning around 6 or 5:30 and I would take a shower and wet my hair Every single day I was doing that. Every single day I would have a hairstyle, my hair would be wet. I never went to school with my hair like next day hair. I never did that because I didn't know that. I thought that was disgusting. I know now. Why was I doing that? I don't even know why I was doing that, but I would wash my hair every single day. Like if I worked out that day in college, I would wash my hair the next morning. And then if I worked out again like that day, I would wash my hair the next morning. It was just crazy. The amount of times I would wash my hair in high school, it's just crazy. You're not supposed to wash your curly hair every single day. It's not good for your hair. You're not getting the natural oils. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know your hair gets natural oils within itself. Like I didn't know that. Like the curl industry has grown so much from back in the past, but before, you know, the hair dryer, I didn't know that attachment with the prong, like the prong looking things. I didn't even know that's to diffuse your hair. I used to buy a hair dryer and be like, what is this part? And never even use it. I would toss it because I didn't know that you're supposed to use it as, you know, to enhance your curls or to dry your curls. I didn't even know that was what that was for. But yeah, that's pretty much it on my mistakes that I've made with my curly hair. If you guys had any of those mistakes back in the day and you've experienced those, please let me know in the comments. My daughter just woke up, so I gotta go. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. All right, bye guys.